Hey everybody, welcome right back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Man, let me tell you something. Thanksgiving was pretty cool. Obviously relaxed with the family. Took a little time off. Got myself mentally correct and everything like that. Like you always got to recalibrate, right? Mentally, physically, everything. Especially after eating that good food, right? Take some time off. But let me tell you something. There was a lot of great stuff happening, whether it was in the NFL, whether it was college football, whether it was college basketball, NBA, all type of sports and stuff overall. But man, it was fun. It was a good time. It's great. In this video, we're gonna get into the NFL, man. What happened on Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and then we're gonna preview the games that's coming on tonight for Thursday, and then the games coming on Sunday. Man, it's down the home stretch, getting real close to it. Before we get started, welcome back. My name is Isaiah Austin, and welcome to the IDA Kings Video Production Channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to know when I post and upload new videos, man. Please do that solid for me. Okay, getting into it, man. The Packers and the Lions, that was a really, really competitive game. Got some scoring in there. Both quarterbacks were on fire. Both quarterbacks, Jared Goff and Jordan Love, were on fire. Made all type of throws. Was dominating the game. Michael Parsons got sacks. Was beating Penei Sewell and their right tackle, or Penei Sewell. I think the right tackle, left tackle. He was beating the left tackle as well. Both Pro Bowl type players. Like, has a lot of Hall of Fame type talent, and he was beating them, just dominating them left and right as well. Got multiple sacks, I believe, in that game, and I was pretty excited to see how that game went on both ends. The Packers ended up beating the Lions 31-24. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Chicago Bears lead the division, but the Packers are right behind them, Another close game that was a scoring high, 31-28. The Cowboys scored a lot, and they ended up winning the game like the Chiefs did. They both came back, if y'all didn't know already, they both came back from big-time double-digit games. They were down double figures, I think 10, 11, 12 plus. Cowboys were down against the Eagles, and the Chiefs were down against the Colts. And they needed wins, big wins at that time. Got big-time wins, close, and they ended up winning the game. They didn't lead until the end of the game when they made the game-winning field goals, getting the game-winning scores. And that was the first, going into Thanksgiving, that was the first time ever that happened, where two teams came into Thanksgiving not only trailing the games before, but not having a lead in the game until it hit zeros. But the Chiefs, people say they got screwed in that game. I think they did a little bit. Some calls went their way. I went against them, which I was shocked by, especially when you're talking about the Chiefs. It was shocking, but the Cowboys got a win. Dak Prescott was on fire. Was putting the ball all over the place, and it was a great game. This one was a big shocker. The Bengals ended up blowing out the Ravens 32-14, and Lamar Jackson turned the ball over way too much. I think 3 times. I think he had multiple fumbles, and I think he had an interception. Yeah. Sorry about that. Had an interception, and he was struggling that game, man. But Joe Burrow was on fire. Joe Burrow did his thing. The offense did real well. But I think you got to give credit to that Bengals defense, man. They've been struggling a little bit this year. They had good moments earlier in the year. For a stretch of time, they were struggling bad, especially when Joe Burrow was out. But they ended up getting a big win, a big win in that game on Thursday for Thanksgiving. Okay, going into Black Friday, though, let me tell you something. This was another one. Man, the Bears ended up beating the Eagles 24-15. It was shocking. At halftime, it was 17-3. The Eagles tried to come back, but then the Bears offense ended up getting a win, big win. Okay, now they're 9-3. They lead the division, man. Going into Sunday now. Okay, the Browns and the 49ers was an interesting game. The Browns were trying to hang in there. Shador did some real good stuff throughout the game. Brock Purdy did some good stuff too. Both quarterbacks, I thought, didn't do bad, especially with the weather conditions, real windy in the game. Jared Judy was animated, was yelling at Shador, I believe, and really upset. It's funny he wasn't upset like that before with Dylan Gabriel. But also, it's crazy because there was a pass that seemed like it was overthrown, but it really wasn't. He slowed down, and then the ball was still if he would have ran into it, he would have caught that ball. You know, Jerry Jeudy's been off. I'm just going to be honest. Jerry Jeudy has been off. He's dropping passes the last 2 years, this year and then last year, just dropping passes, just making bad decisions after bad decisions, fumbling, all type of stuff. So he's been really off the last 2 years, man, and he has to be better. But I thought the Browns started giving up sacks. The 49ers started wearing down on them and stuff like that. The special teams for the Browns was horrendous, man. It was bad too. But overall, the 49ers were really good. Did some great things defensively and offensively. Made some great plays down the stretch. And now Myles Garrett has 19 sacks. He's going to break that record. He's going to break that record. They got about 5 to 6 games left, if I'm not mistaken. I think 6, because they're 3-9 now. They got like 5 games left. So, and Myles Garrett's going to break that record for sure. Yeah, he's a legend. He's probably been the best defender, if not at least the best defensive end, pass rusher since like 17, something like that. He's been amazing. Another game, Jaguars end up blowing out Tennessee Titans 25-3, whooping up a wall, whoopings. The Texans are back in the fight for that division. Okay, they ended up winning against them Colts, man, 20-16. Okay, 20-16. The Texans are right in rhythm. Next week they play the Chiefs. They're really in rhythm now. They trying to beat the Chiefs, and on that Monday night game right there, Dolphins ended up getting a big win against the Saints, 21-17. They're still grasping for air right there. They still breathing. The Jets beat the Falcons, 27-24. Game-winning field goal. That was a real good one too. Real close game too. Real close game. This one, y'all will be shocked by. Couldn't believe it. The Panthers lost on Monday night to a good 49ers team. They're a real good 49ers team. But they ended up getting a big win against them Rams. A big win against them Rams. That helped the 49ers and it helped the Carolina Panthers because they are about a half a game behind the Buccaneers, if I'm not mistaken. Half a game behind the Buccaneers for the NFC South. Okay, the Panthers are trying to win that NFC South. Okay, Bryce Young has been better. Bryce Young has been really good and went through adversity. He's been really good. The Matthew Stafford, this is probably his worst game he had all year. I mean, threw a few picks in the game, struggled a little bit, but they ended up still scoring 28 points, but they gave up 31. Big win for the Panthers, man. Big win. The Buccaneers got a big win, 20-17. Real close game. The Cardinals really put up a fight on them. Okay, but it was close. The Buccaneers got that dub. They need that dub to stay ahead of the Panthers. You got to be careful. The Panthers are right behind them. Because if they don't win the division, they're really most likely not going to make the playoffs if they don't win that division because there's so many good teams in that division right now in the NFC. You got to be careful. In the NFC, win in that conference. Okay, the Seahawks dominated the Vikings 26-0. Vikings got manhandled, destroyed, and beat down all the way down. Okay, Sam Darnold has been amazing. Okay, and he has showed the Vikings why he probably should have still been on the team. And the Vikings look like they made a bad decision by letting Sam Darnold walk in free agency and not re-signing him. That's going to haunt him maybe. The Chargers blew out the Raiders 31-14. Chip Kelly, y'all know, got fired. Got let go. Heard he was sabotaging them basically. Calling the wrong plays. Unbelievable stuff. But that's neither here nor there. The Bills ended up beating the Steelers. It was close. I think it was 7-0. The Steelers were up. But then after that, the Bills scored 26 unanswered points. Dominated them. Destroyed them in every way, shape, or form. Nasty work. Okay? And it was bad. The Steelers are in trouble. They got to be very, very careful. They are in big-time trouble. Another great game that happened. A close game went into overtime. The Broncos ended up winning in overtime 27-26. Magical stuff from both teams. Did some great things and some magical plays on both sides of the ball. But they ended up getting a big, big, big win. The Denver Broncos needed it. Another game Monday, which was real wild. The Patriots versus Giants. Some hard-working, fiery stuff. Some pushing and shoving. A lot of craziness out there in that game. But the Patriots ended up winning 33-15. And both Denver and the Patriots are 1-2 in that division. Have 2 second-year players out of control good. Caleb Williams has been good as a second-year player. He was good as a first-year player, too. Bo Nix was good, too. Drake May was doing his thing up and down, but he didn't start earlier in the year, if y'all remember. But, man, right now, he on fire. He looking like the leading MVP candidate right now. Him and Matthew Stafford and Jonathan Taylor. But shout out to the Patriots. They've been great on offense and defense. They've been fantastic, man. They are a Super Bowl type team. They're looking like the old school Patriots of back in the day. Okay, they are a really good team. Okay, that happened on Monday. Now Thursday, this is where we start the new week of Week 14. Okay, the Cowboys versus the Lions on Prime Video, prime time, 8:15. Y'all gotta watch it. This is important. This could decide if the tiebreakers and stuff for that 7th spot. Okay, the Cowboys are 6-5-1. They had a big 2-game stretch of wins. Okay, beating Eagles, a team that can win a Super Bowl, and they beat the Chiefs, a team that is trying to make the playoffs. Okay, they're going against the Lions in Detroit, a cold area that could be cold in Detroit on tonight. Okay, let me tell y'all something. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be right. Y'all got to be ready to go. This is gonna be a fun time. Okay, be careful. Okay, them Lions are ready to go, ready to roar, and the Cowboys are ready to ride the horses out there in Detroit. Let me tell you, it's gonna be fun. Dak and Jared Goff, greatness. Okay, the offenses are going to be fun. Now, we're going to see who gets stops. Whoever gets stops can win this game because the offenses are going to be special. Whoever gets that one stop is going to win. Now, we're going into Sunday. Okay, Dolphins versus Jets. Okay, the Dolphins are trying to stay afloat, trying to go 6-7, try to stay afloat, try to stay in that race for at least the 7th spot. That's what they're trying to get to. Okay, the Jets are 3-9 as well. The Steelers and Ravens, this is a big game at 1 p.m. This is a huge monster game for both teams. This could decide the division right here. This could decide it right here. Okay, I'm telling you, I believe the Ravens, won against the Steelers, if I'm not mistaken. I believe. But let me tell you something. This is a big game right here. The Steelers need this win. If they don't get this win, they're in trouble. They're in deep trouble. And the Ravens have a shot, man. They can win this division. Okay, they can win this division. Okay, the Buccaneers versus Saints. The Buccaneers are trying to obviously go to 8-5, still stay afloat, stay ahead of the Panthers. This one's also a big one. The Colts and Jaguars, this could also help decide the division. Now, I think they play one more time as well. And the Colts play the Texans one more time as well. But the Colts play the Jaguars, okay? And this win is important for both these teams because then in the next game, the other team is going to be pressured to win. So whoever wins this game is going to have a big, humongous stranglehold right now in that AFC South. In that AFC South, that's going to be something. This one's going to be fun. Cam Ward versus Shedeur Sanders. They both going to be starting rookie quarterbacks. Pretty excited to see that, though, on Fox. Both teams are struggling, especially the Tennessee Titans. They only have 1 win. So they're trying to get their 2nd win, while the Browns are trying to win another one. You know what I mean? Right now, go 4-9. You know, the Vikings are 4-8, while the Commanders are 3-9. They play against each other on Fox as well. Another game on Fox, big for Seattle Seahawks. I think big for the Falcons. They're trying to stay afloat in the playoffs. And the Seahawks are 9-3. Trying to come in and try to beat out the 49ers and beat out the Rams. That's what their goal is. They're trying to do that for that, NFC, for the NFC West. You know what I'm saying? The Bills are 8-4, while the Bengals are 4-8. The 4-8 Bengals are trying to stay afloat, go 9-8, and hope a lot of chaos comes in. And the Bills are trying to stay up there with the Patriots to try to at least sneak in and win the division. But if not, I believe they're in the AFC East, the Bills. But if not, they're trying to make the playoffs and be the highest wild card seed they can be, for sure. So that could be a really shocking game right there going. Broncos are 10-2, trying to beat on the Raiders, who are 2-10, struggling all year. This one's gonna be big too. 4:25 on Fox. Y'all better be ready to go. This is a rivalry. Packers 8-3-1 versus the Bears, who are 9-3. Okay, if the Bears win this and go 10-3, man, I'm telling you right now, they probably might win the division at that point. They will be really close to doing it. But that being the Packers are ready to dance and they're ready to splash, man. They're ready to go. They got good defensive pass rushers on that team. Okay, and they got great offense, including Jordan Love and the receiving core, along with the running back, Jacobs, man. That's going to be a fun one out there. The Rams are 9-3 going against the Cardinals at 3-9. The Rams are trying to, again, fend off, okay, the Seahawks, and they're trying to fend off them 49ers as well. They're trying to do that. Now on NBC, here's the kicker right here. Texans are 7-5, while the Chiefs are 6-6. This is an important game for both because let's say they do not win the divisions. Obviously, most likely they might not. Okay, the Texans have a better chance than obviously the Chiefs. The Chiefs are probably not going to win that AFC East. No, I'm sorry, AFC West. They're not going to win the AFC West against Denver, and they're probably not going to win against the Chargers either. Okay, so they need a wild card spot. Okay, and the Texans still have a shot to get it, to get the AFC, I think it's South, if I'm not mistaken. The Texans have a chance to win that AFC South. They have a chance to win that division. But let me tell you something, okay? Let me really tell y'all something. The Chiefs and the Texans need this win bad for tiebreaker purposes, just in case anything happens, so they can try to make the playoffs. So the Chiefs loses this game and go 6-7. And before playing the Chargers, I believe they play them the next week in week 15. I'm telling you right now, they're going to be in some deep trouble, some deep trouble. That would be one of the biggest must-wins, because already this might be a must-win already. If they go 6-7, they cannot go 9-8 and make the playoffs. I don't believe that. So they got to go at least 11-6 or 10-7. That's the goal for the Chiefs. And the Texans are trying to win that division, or they're trying to make the playoffs as one of those wild card spots. So this is important for them as well. They need this win. On Monday, this is important too for both teams. Chargers are trying to win their AFC West. They're trying to come back and try to beat Denver. Okay, and they're trying to play the Chargers, and they're trying to play the Chiefs next week. The Chargers are trying to play the Chiefs next week and be 9-4. The Eagles are trying to sit there and get a number one seed in the NFC for the playoffs to get a bye. That's their goal. They got to find a way to get as many wins and hope the Bears lose and stuff like that. This is important. Big time importance right here. But overall, man, let me tell y'all something. This has been fun. Man, there's other stuff I'm going to talk about in the next few days when it comes to basketball and college football. Man, I'm excited. The NFL is about to be fun again. Right after Thanksgiving, I told y'all, man, I hope y'all enjoyed Thanksgiving. I hope y'all had fun with family. A lot of people probably have a hard time spending time with family, right? You never know, man. There's people out here who are in hospitals. There's people out here who are going through a lot of painful demons, okay? So please enjoy your family, and please enjoy it as much as you can, please. Okay, no matter what y'all going through, whatever issues y'all going through, please enjoy your family. Not just for Thanksgiving, but the Christmas is coming around the corner, man. We're going to have fun, man. Gift exchanges, all that stuff, right? That's what people got to do. I'm excited, man. This channel is going to get even better and better, and I'm pretty excited, man. Okay, January is around the corner, man. For real. I cannot wait. New Year's coming. Okay, again, my name is Isaiah Austin, and welcome to the IDA Kings Video Production Channel. And please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to know when I post and upload a new video. Thank you, man. Y'all have a safe one. Peace.